Welcome back, everyone, to Pineleaf, the Dragon Disciple, where I am about to speak with the traveler here, who's in the guise of a rather large red dragon and has above his head, probably due to the relative sizes of here, what looks like a very tiny quest chalice. Well, let's speak with the dragon if I can get close enough. Our paths have converged at last, Pinefrost. Walk with me a while. Who knows where the road will take us? Vecna is becoming an annoyance, so I propose that we teach the intruder a lesson. What do you say? Will you help one of the gods of Eberron against Vecna? In return, perhaps I can find a solution for your codex problem. Well, I think a solution for our codex problem would be great. Alright, first let's take care of the Vecna problem. Alright, I'll do what I can to stop Vecna. Before we can begin my campaign against Vecna, we'll need to muster our allies. Not mere mortals, but those made of more divine stuff. We'll start with the Lord of Blades, a very material thorn in the side of many, I know. But he's also an impudent little godling in his making, with a little horde of adoring followers in the Mount Mournlands. I want to arrange a meeting between you two and discuss an alliance. I think you share a mutual friend. Speak with Kion to continue the negotiations. He's come from the Mournlands to serve as a messenger for the Lord of Blades. Alright, I'll talk to Kion and I guess we'll find out how Dorris is doing. Here he goes. Kion Bladeforge Soldier. Yep. The Lord of Blades' army has received word that you would like to speak with our leader about the so-called matter of godly proportions. I am here to relay our response. Your request to meet with our great leader has been denied. Speaking directly with the Lord of Blades is not possible at this time. Oh? And why not? Our leader is far too busy to interfere with matters outside of the Warforged cause. That said, I have returned with a message from one of our commanders, an acquaintance of yours. It reads, "This is Dorris. Since the Soul Splitter incident, I have been working with the Lord of Blades here in the Mournlands. Since you spared me from spending the rest of my life as a pathetic quadruped, I suppose you could say that I owe you a favor. Come speak with me in one of our army's training camps near the Glass Plateau. There we may discuss terms." Well, I suppose that if I could satisfy Dorris might be able to intervene and allow me to get help from the Lord of Blades. Guess there's only one way to find out. I have arrived in the Mournlands. Now, let's see if I can find Dorris.
You arrive at the entrance to a training camp for the Lord of Blades soldiers. The agreed upon meeting place for your conversation with Dorris.
Well, let's see what she has to say. Probably nothing nice and polite, because you know how Dorris is. Now let's go into here and find out what we have. Okay, head on down here. And maybe eventually I have to take quite a hike in order to get to her, it looks like. Next.
Ahead, you see your sometimes ally, Dorris. Now a war-forged titan. She's attended by some blade-forged and a large iron defender. Clearly, she has risen in the ranks since coming to the Mournlands to follow the Lord of Blades.
Well, when you consider her current form, I suppose that shouldn't be too much of a shock. Hello, Dorris. If it isn't Pinefrost, the one fleshy that keeps coming back around again and again. You wanted to meet. Here I am, listening at the edge of my seat, or rather, the edge of this platform, Sitting is near impossible for a being of my size. So, what do you want to ask? Hello to you, Dorris. I have a favor to ask the Lord of Blades. Word is that you know where I may find him? That is true. Since I am now a commander, I am generally aware of where he might be when he's out and about. The question is, why should I tell a squishy troublemaker like you? What's in it for me? Okay. What are your terms, then? This iron defender beside me is a new model recently recovered from some manufactory runs nearby. Every day a soldier takes it on to a walk for training purposes across the Glass Plateau, a region swarming with undead. It's a hassle, and no one wants to watch over a yapping pup while it gets its fill frolicking and fighting, so naturally, it's the perfect task for a lazy squishy like you. Take the dog on a walk and bring it back to me in one piece. Any questions? No? Oh, very good. Now get going then, and I'll tell you the location of the Lord of Blades when you return. Okay, walking a dog. That sounds like a piece of cake. I'll be back before you can call me a squishy meat sack.
Dorris has arranged an audience with the Lord of Blades for you. But in exchange, she's tasked you with training one of their recently uncovered weapons from the last war. You need to take the Iron Defender out and let it roam free across the Glass Plateau.
Pet model 8912-F, alright? Okay, come here, good boy.
The Blade Hound in training stretches and lets out a metallic yip. He's all ready to go.
Alright, so now I just need to find the right location. Oh boy, this is a big model. I didn't realize how big it was until after it started following me. Okay, well, let's head on this way then. I suppose the first thing I need to do is to find my way to the Glass Plateau. A shrine. That doesn't seem like a particularly useful location for a shrine at this point. Well, that doesn't look promising. Maybe that is the right door? I always had trouble remembering the right door for this particular quest. No, this is not the right door at all. Did I miss? Oh, yes, I did miss! Dorris is really going to be impressed with this. I am worried about any place that's called the Glass Plateau.
You step out of the dimension door and into the desolate landscape of the Glass Plateau. Shining obsidian glints everywhere you look, from the ground beneath your feet to spires that jut into the sky.
Alright, obsidian. Well, I guess that is the most likely glass that's going to be green.
Model 8912F fidgets enthusiastically beside you. The Iron Defender is eager to begin its daily training on the plains.
I'm sure he is. Well, all I have to do is to find a proper switch, I guess, to activate the signal crystal. Alright, there you go. There's somewhere, isn't it? I just hope it doesn't attack me while, oh, hold on. Okay. I guess it activated as soon as I got the signal from the GM. Alright, fine. Oh. Okay. Fine, 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 fine. Oh. Okay, now that we established that I can't pay attention to anything because I don't know when doors are opening and I don't know when there's a dimension door next to me. I mean, what else can go wrong? Well, we'll see.
A horde of undead creatures stands frozen. It's as if they're locked in a memory.
Well, we'll just have to deal with these. It's going to be really annoying if that dialogue keeps on popping up because I'm close to the Iron Defender. And it's rather large size, so it's hard to miss, shall we say? Alright, here we go. Oh. Okay, well we go. And it doesn't help that we've got shadows all around, so I've got to use my weakest weapon. I need to find a ghost touch weapon that's better than a +1 weapon. Someday, perhaps. But most likely, this is not the day. Alright. Oh. Is this the right way, right? Yeah. The habit of things opening up after you kill the mobs or do some other activity around here is very disconcerting. I thought this is what was there, and suddenly things are a little bit different. Alright, well. Stop! Oh, not another shadow. I don't know why I changed weapons in the first place. Okay. Good. I still haven't figured out how you freeze a shadow, but alright. We don't have to do it. Ah! Oops. Well, I hope it doesn't mind the troubles like that. That one is covered with ice, so obviously it's probably going to need me to do something to unice it. Oh, just break it that way. Now, which way should it go? Let's try the ice room first. I think it's a short area. If I'm wrong, well, we'll have to see.
A wight and a cluster of undead followers rise up, ready to attack.
Of course. There we go. Much better. Is that an undead? Oh no, it's just a glass spider. Well, I suppose if you're on the glass plateau, you will expect some glass spiders here. It just makes some sort of sense.
The remains of the undead slide across the glassy ground.
As I suspected, it's an optional, which is why I decided to come here first. Alright. Okay, took care of the optional. So, next. Now we can go this way. Anything around here?
A rush of cold air sends a chill down your spine. wind whistles as it runs past.
Well, we'll see. Looks like I'm going to have to go back to this thing. More shadows, more incorporeal, more annoyance. Ooh. So this Iron Defender reads lightning. Okay. Oops. Okay, back down to here. That time I saw the door open. Okay, well, just... Now that's a little bit more appropriately placed of a rest spot. I don't need it at this time, but I could understand why someone might need it. Right, everything is gone here. Okay, let's head on to the next section. I mean, what could possibly go wrong? I see another location blocked off by glass. For a moment there, I thought it wasn't going to crack open.
An army of spectres emerges from beneath the glass that covers their final resting place.
Well, this is going to be a real painful area. Okay, finally something corporeal. Alright. There is one thing nice about the glass spiders.
The last spectre vanishes into the fog.
And it counts as a living creature, so therefore I can use my vampiric bite on it. All these specters and abandoned mess. Oh. Rough. Come on. Oh. I want the message. L to R. Okay. 3124. Alright. That's obviously a puzzle solution of some sort. 3124. Okay, around this way, around this way. And... oh, all the way back here, where I came from. So that means I missed a turn, right? Most likely. I don't believe I've been through this archway yet, so let's try this direction. Other than a nasty place. Oh, hold on. Oh, there you are. The dog sometimes gets stuck in tight places. I need to take that into account. Okay, I think what activates these things is the dog getting close. Yeah. Okay, good. Moorland Quell. Well, we'll quell it all right. Alright, what's on me right now? Some sort of next biting cold? Really? You would think that a little bit of a chill wouldn't give me any trouble, right? Alright, how about this? Alright, so now what we got here? This looks like some sort of a trap or something like that. Is it possible for me to... No, that doesn't do anything. I thought it was worth a shot. How about this? I'll just walk by it. Yeah, that seems to be a good enough idea. I was thinking that I needed to destroy them or something like that, but apparently I was just making it more difficult than it was. Trying to overthink things.
Bombarded by waves of heat. They billow from the lava pool, dotting this clearing.
Oh well. Nope, still shadows. I was thinking that maybe I would need my cold weapon or something like this, but nope, same as usual. There's a battle going on here. Alright. This is confusing, Effie. Alright, so now, okay, that's my new name for the dog, Effie. Alright, now let's see. How about, that's where it came from, I think. Alright.
A cluster of floating stones hovers above a circle of lava.
Now, I received a clue that said 3124. Oh. Hey. Here, stay here. Okay. Now, let's see. 3, 1, 2, 4.
The last stone glows as it hovers into place, opening a passage to the west.
Okay, well, that was correct then. Let's see, to the west. That will be this way. Oh, maybe the passage is out this way. Oh. You may follow me now. Is this the passage to the west? Well, it is going west, so it is a passage to the west. Whether or not it's the one we need is, of course, an entirely different matter. As soon as there's a battle afoot, the dog comes here without any trouble whatsoever. I'll be happy when I'm done with these shadows. Maybe I need to find a new... Okay. Oh, this thing. Yeah. You could stay here. You could stay here. I can... Let's see. We need... protection from fire. More protection from fire. This. Jump. Oh. For some reason I was thinking I had to do a lot of jumps in this. Okay. It must just be that the... Okay. Maybe that wasn't such a good idea to say stay. Alright. Yeah, come here. I guess I had thought that this was a jump puzzle, but apparently I was wrong in that regard. Oh my goodness gracious. This doesn't look good. Now this is the jump puzzle. Okay! Alright. You stay there. You can stay there. This is the jump puzzle I was thinking about.
You see a gigantic figure, formed out of molten glass, standing atop an island in the pool of lava. When it notices, the massive form lunges forward.
Good. Thank you. Okay. Oh. There we go. And oh, you are.
The golem melts into the lava and disappears.
Okay. Okay, so it was a golem. So that makes sense. I'm not used to. What kind of golem was that, did you say? Lava golem, I guess? Well. And you. Its propensity to go elsewhere whenever I am. Alright. Whenever I'm attempting to hit it is annoying. Alright, so there we go. Here we go. Alright, you are. Okay. How did you get killed? Oh no. Alright, I saw a shrine somewhere, right? I had to come back here anyway. But anyway, here we are. One shrine. And take a rest. Good thing I didn't use that shrine prematurely. Alright. Well, are you ready to cross? Yeah, alright. You could follow me. You could stay here. So let's get across, get across, get across, get across. Okay, good. Thank you. Are you okay? Yeah. Everything seems to be fine. Good. Oh. Oh.
You find yourself back at the dimension door where you first arrived. You're ready to return to the Lord of Blades camp with a satisfied Iron Defender in tow.
Well, that should make even Dorris happy. Maybe satisfied is a better word. But now, let's see. Ah, here is Dorris. Good. I'm glad to see that you returned in one piece. Oh, did you think I was talking about you? Of course I meant M812-F. This is one hound is worth more to us than 10 silly adventurers combined. The Lord of Blades is training soldiers in a canyon to the west. What are you waiting for? Get going. Pleasure to see you as always.
You return the Iron Defender to Dorris after a successful day training on the glass plateau. Dorris grunts in approval. I guess your meaty little brain was good enough for something as simple as this. She opens a portal to the Lord of Blades' current location. I've kept up my end of the bargain, but it's not my fault if he obliterates you for daring to impose. Until we meet again, Fleshy.
You're welcome. Looks just as inhospitable as the glass.
Rumbling chants can be heard issuing from further down this barren canyon. It's likely the Lord of Blades soldiers training.
Well, I just hope that it's not going to be a bunch of undead like we had at the last plateau.
An army of the Lord of Blades soldiers bows under the scorching sun. The Lord of Blades himself presides over them, standing before a metal throne.
Well, here goes nothing. I'm sure the Lord of Blades will at least refrain from squishing me like a bug. After all, I did help him before, right? Back at Shard. You have some nerve coming to me here, in my domain, with a horde of soldiers surrounding you on all sides. Tell me, what could possibly warrant this intrusion? Well, Dorris told me where to find you. I need help. An outsider god named Vecna is trying to take over Eberron. Our only chance to stop him is with help from powerful beings. Beings such as yourself. An unwelcome god has come to cause trouble? Well, no matter. I am more than ready to stand against them if they dare to come here to test me. Other than that, there's no reason for me to act. It's not a question that if Vecna is going to come and attack you, it's only when. Why not get ahead of him? All we need is one tiny favor. You'll barely have to lift a blade. Perhaps you are correct. I will grant your request. However, there is something I demand in return. Well, I already was put to work on arranging this meeting. Dorris's dealings are none of my concern. An unknown number of fleshlings have breached the walls of an abandoned manufactory here, one that we are in the middle of excavating. It is too much of a bother to send my soldiers after them. Kill those interlopers, and we can discuss this further. Okay, fine, I'll go.
The Lord of Blades tells you that a group of fleshlings have broken into an abandoned manufactory nearby. He asks you to stop them from plundering what the Warforged consider one of their birthplaces. The Warforged renegade speaks in his steely, imposing voice.
Those fleshlings have the impudence to walk in our sacred halls. Though that factory has fallen to ruin, whatever is inside belongs to the Warforged alone.
He directs you towards your destination, a corridor to the west.
Okay, good. I took the right place. Okay. I was wondering if I would get all the way down here, and he says, to the east. Okay. 1. 2.
The inside of this manufactory smells of toxic chemicals and the grease from defunct machinery. You immediately spot the intruders, a squad of hidden-hand thieves who have come to uncover the facility's secrets.
Well, apparently that attack came against the Warforged, the Lord of Blades' manufactory a little bit earlier than he anticipated. Well, at least the mission dovetails with mine. Now, let's see. Let's continue on our way. I'm sure there are more hidden and speaking of which, at least I am able to use a proper weapon now. Whoopsie daisy. Alright, let's see. Okay, good. Oops! Hey! I didn't see you around until the last moment. Does that mean... No, he was just hiding in the nook. Alright. Hold on. Uh-oh. There is a blue rune with a red diamond. So I'm going to have to keep track of things like that now. Always. Let's see. There is... Are there any others like that around here? Or is that the only such clue or hidden? Was a hidden hand looking for it? Maybe that's what he was... Oh. Is that where I'm supposed to be going? I'm guessing there's only one way to find out. Oh, there's a ladder there so I can get back up if necessary. Alright, that's good to know. Open up! Who's down here? Hidden hand, that's all I need to know. There you go. Oh. Skeletons. Alright, well. Then we will try this then. Open up! Actually, then we'll toss that in also. I will...
More hidden hand cultists.
Alright. Well, you go down. I will keep... Okay. Okay, well. Not as nice a boy as the last one I had.
The Iron Defender collapses in disrepair. No doubt a Lord of Blade soldier will come to retrieve it, once all the cultists have been cleared out.
I'm sure that's true. More? Down, down, down. Oh, what?
You find a locked door. It seems to require a spoken passcode to open.
Say passcode to open the door. Okay, I'm going to need to find the passcode somewhere. Now, did I miss it, or have I not yet arrived to it? Oh. Here's a lever.
Stationary gears line the walls of this chamber. You see the plaque containing the door's password in the far back, blocked by a magic barrier.
Right, of course. Now, I missed the other three? Wow. Maybe they're all in the large rooms that are all about, because the red one is right here. And the red one is that type of diamond. And it is annoying that two of them are diamond type shapes, and so I go and say, okay, I know it's a diamond type shape, but which diamond type shape? Okay, nothing there. Oh. And the first one was before the blue rune, back... Actually, this isn't even the first one. This must be the second one. Well, fortunately, knowing 3 is enough. So, thank goodness that there was a ladder there, because if there weren't, then I would have had a great deal of trouble getting this passcode. As I was returning, this caught my eye. I found the yellow rune. And this one is that X-looking thing. I really need better names for these, because whenever I come up with names for them, they're A, inconsistent, and B, sometimes there are 2 or 3 that could come close to actually answering that. Alright, so this is back to the room with the 4 puzzle wheels, if I remember correctly. So, okay, the red one I put down as the... Okay, as the blue diamond. So blue has the red...
The first set of wheels clicks into place.
Oh, okay, so it sounds like you only need one of each. You see, the yellow one, we know that that is the X. And then the purple one, oh yeah, that is the squarish thing. And
The second set of wheels clicks into place.
okay, so this is the password. 61953.
You found the passcode that opens the door in the hall.
I'm sure passwords are changed daily for your convenience. That's rather a large safeguard, and I was going to say it's not realistic, but then in real life someone will leave it out in the open and not have any protections on it whatsoever, which is, say, against protocol. Alright. Yes, say, okay. So I suppose they had at least some level of security on this, better than most people, I could say. Okay, 61953.
The door grows open.
Alright, Roan's open. Always a sign of a boss fight coming up, right? Let's see if I'm right in this. First off, let's see. How about fire? Electricity? That seems to be one's likely to run into in this. Anything else I might need? Which is this one? Oh, general protection against elements. Just to throw on top of it. Actually, while I'm at it, let's throw a general protection against elements on you too. There. Well, did I get this wrong? Oh no, this looks like a boss fight.
You enter the room, only to find another group of Hidden Hand disciples huddled in the dark. They stand in front of what appears to be long-lost weapons. One of the cultists calls out as you approach. Ha! So, another fool seeks the secrets of this metal tomb. We've already found its greatest prize. Behold, this manufacturer's hidden weapons. At their command, the machines drawn to life.
Okay. Oh boy, yeah. One down. Ha! Oh boy. Okay, wait, this is going to be real thrilling. Okay, you're down, you're down. That just leaves you. This thing is definitely a beast of a mechanism. Construct. Okay, I'll say construct. That's the only word I can think of at the moment. Ouch. Bash, 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 bash. Yeah. I think this will do for a boss fight.
Long-abandoned weapons fall, inert once more. With the threat subdued and the Hidden Hand intruders dealt with, you may return to the Lord of Blades to receive what you are owed.
Alright, let's see if he keeps his word. Actually, I'm pretty sure he would keep his word. He may insult me 5 times in doing so, but based on my dealings with him and the like, most likely he will. Now that the manufactory has been unsullied, I will honor my promise. I can offer you my assistance just this once. A single call and a single answer. That is all that I'll offer. What happens next lies squarely on your shoulders. Alright, I'll call when the time is right. Till then.
The Lord of Blades raises his fist and declares,
A vow has been made. When the time comes, I will render my aid against this intruder god. Yet your destiny until then lies squarely on your own shoulders.
Well,
You have struck a deal with the Lord of Blades. Now to return to Morgrave and continue your preparations against Vecna.
That we will. The deal has been struck. I see that Commander Dorris has been useful in your attempt to request aid. Now that I have been assured that the deal has been fulfilled, I will take my leave. I doubt that we will speak again. Typical Warforged. Safe travels. Oh, sir, do we have anything here? Boots of strength. Reinforced outfit of move silently. Oh well. Well, whom are we going to have to ask next? We have to find that out in the next episode of Piney Plays The Dragon Disciple.